morning. Okay, the 8th, January 8th. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. Genesis 2:24. Truth concerning the everlasting covenant of marriage comes from the Lord. His message of oneness in marriage has always been the same. He says that to enter into the everlasting covenant of marriage, the husband and wife must leave their parents and cleave to each other. To cleave to one's spouse means to adhere to each other unwaveringly, to be faithful in thought and deed, to honor marital covenants with complete fidelity. It means husband and wife should each occupy first place in the affections, interests, and loyalties of the other, before parents, children, friends, callings, and other associations and responsibilities. To be one in marriage and enjoy its fullness signifies that each spouse selflessly puts the other first and cherishes the joy and blessing of growing together in the marital covenant. Only the Lord comes before our spouse, and if we truly put the Lord first in our lives, we will regard and treat our spouse as preeminent in our lives. Well, there you go. Okay. Today is Abraham 4, and it, again, is the creation story. Now, the differences that I noticed here is, so we have Genesis that says God created, then we have Moses that says I, God, created, and then we have Abraham that says the gods created. Another difference that I saw was that instead of saying they saw that it was good, or and I said it was, what does he say, Moses? And I saw that it was good. Instead of that, they say, and they were obeyed. So if we want to compare kind of side by side here, we can exchange the word good with obedient. What am I trying to say? Connection here into our own lives. So when we are obedient, God sees us as good. There we go. The only thing that I really picked out in my own reading was verse 18. And the gods watched those things which they had ordered until they obeyed. Yeah, and they say that a lot too. And they ordered the heavens. And the gods ordered the expanse so that it divided the waters which were under the expanse from the waters which were above the expanse, and it was so, even as they ordered. But this verse 18, the gods watched those things which they had ordered until they obeyed. I feel like this is like an important message that's trying to come across to me, but I don't know how to like form it into something usable. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like this is some inspirational words here for Haley in her life, but I don't know how to put it into action, if that makes sense. How do I put this into a concept that my mortal brain can understand? I don't know. Anyways, nothing in both books, because it covers Genesis and it covers Moses. But those are kind of the things that I noticed in my reading. Oh, I forgot to take off my name tag. Those are the things I noticed in my reading. And they also don't say, and they called it the first day, and they called this the second day. They say the first time, the second time. Here, the very last verse. And it came to pass that it was from morning until evening that they called day, and they numbered the sixth time. So, again, in Genesis and Moses, they're reckoning it into mortal understanding. And here it's like, well, it's not exactly a day, it's a time. So here's the first time, and the sixth time. So anyways, that was all interesting. And that's really all I have for today. And then we've got Abraham 5 tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if I have something else to talk about. All right. Love you all. I have to go to work. Talk to you later.